What's up, YouTube? I'm back again for another video, and today I just wanted to check in with y'all and ask y'all something that's been on my mind. Well, actually, I have two things that's been on my mind. My first question is, if you had the power, what franchise or video game would you bring back from the past? Me personally, I I'm looking for games that that died and then. Me personally, I want to see like games like or franchise like True Crime come back. Not the Sleeping Dogs, even though that's a good game, yes, but I would like to see like the True Crime series come back, or um, a game like Jet Moto, which it hasn't been around since the first PlayStation, but it would be nice to get something that's fun and wacky or something like that. And it seems as though PlayStation wants to go the route of being weird again, which would be cool. Um, Another franchise or game that I would want to see come back. On PS1, there was this beat 'em up called Fighting Force, where the main group of characters was like four cops, and you had to fight your way through different stages. And I forgot the main story, but that was a cool concept. Another dead franchise or series that I would like to see make a comeback that could probably work now. Um, Now that you've seen like games like A Way Out or like Two Brothers, another one that could work is the Kane and Lynch series. I think another game in that series could work as long as it's written properly. Um, those characters to me were interesting, to say the least. I would like to see that series make a comeback. Um, there were some other ones that I was thinking of that I can't remember for the life of me, but those games I would love to see them make a comeback. Um, as far as them probably ever making a comeback, I don't know. We'll see. Most people would tell you they want to see like a Resistance comeback or a Fusion Frenzy, or which Fusion Frenzy would be dope. Get a group of your friends, that would be dope. Um, Another game that I thought was really dope and ahead of its time was the Xbox 360 arcade game One versus 100. I thought that was really dope. I would like to see that make a comeback potentially, which they it was rumored for a while that they were. Um, I don't know what happened to it. Uh, let's see. Hmm. There's a lot of franchises. Um, of course, they already hinted at like a GoldenEye comeback or rumored at a GoldenEye comeback. That would be dope. Um, hmm. There's just so many that go. I go back a long time. I was gaming like on the original NES, so I don't go back as far as some of the other OGs that be on this platform, but I go pretty far before PlayStation was a thing. Um, I'm trying to think franchises that I like to see make a comeback. But hit the problem with franchises that are stuck in limbo. It's usually that the companies went out of business or there's licensing issues. So it's hard. I get it, to revive a franchise that you love so much and that you revere. It would be nice to get some of those. I'm trying to think. There's so many that I can't. Oh, another game that I just thought of that I would like to see them make another one or something like it. Alpha Protocol. I thought Alpha Protocol on 360 was an overlooked gem. I loved that game. Um, that that was one of the longer games that I actually completed on the 360. Um, hmm, some other games. There's so many, so many that you could actually dig in the crates and bring back. But don't get me wrong, I'm excited to see some new IPs from these developers and what they're able to do nowadays. Um, the second thing I wanted to touch on was I see everybody up in arms about the whole AI situation in video game developers using AI in video games. I don't have a problem with it, and here's why I say that. Yes, people are going to lose their jobs, sure, but most of those jobs are going to become redundant over time because the things that you can accomplish with AI, like doing um, some of the environment creating or doing some of the macro moves or some of the animations, like you could get the animator to do it once, but as soon as you get that animator to do it once, then you can have AI take over, uh, replicating that movement. It's with some voice actors, yes, it may not they may not be needed as much. Or you can revive actors who have since passed or whatever, if as long as their estate um, gives you that blessing. That's one thing that concerns people. But unfortunately, yes, people are gonna lose their jobs, but that's been happening anyway. Whereas though, like temps or contractors, they work on a game maybe 6 7 months and then move on to the next game. So be it. But with AI, it's going to help allow get games out quicker, which in the end, as a consumer, that's good for me. Good for me. I'm not a developer. I don't own a development studio. Sure, I feel bad for the people. But at the end of the day, I'm a consumer. I want my games as soon as possible, and I want them to be relatively bug free. If they could use AI to do the bug testing to get some of the common bugs out or game breaking bugs, that would be ideal. Um, Me personally, I do not have a problem with AI. I much rather see AI be utilized in development times lessened than not being used at all in development times taking 8 to 10 years on some of these games. Um, Again, in my previous video or one of my previous videos, I don't think that games need to be as long as they are, but if you want to see that in depth, go watch my one of my previous videos. Um, but yeah, those are my thoughts so far. Um, I want to see some of those old games that we grew up loving come back, make a comeback, or be be remastered into something good because obviously this is a time where you know production companies are remastering, remaking, or redoing old franchises. You see Capcom redoing all the Resident Evils, or Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Um, you seeing Sony doing remasters of games that really don't need a remaster. Let's just get that out the way. But still, they're doing remasters. But you want to see some of these older franchises or older titles be brought back. I know I do. Um, Of course, everybody points to something like Parasite Eve. Yes, we want to see those games come back. They hold a place dear in our hearts. For the nostalgia gamer, yes, that's gonna hit for the nostalgic beats. But you can also introduce it to new generation of gamers, whereas though they get a reverence and a love for these games. But those are my thoughts. I'm just rambling right now, but I want to know what you think and some of your thoughts. So go ahead in the comments. Let me know what you think and give me some of your franchises that you would like to see make a comeback. Um, don't forget to hit the like button. It could help. And if you want to, you can hit the subscribe. Even though I know I don't um, upload as much as anybody else, but I'm trying to get there. Relatively new to uploading videos and doing all the editing. I'm doing that all myself. So yeah, you can help me out. Just hit me up with a follow, or you can hit the thumbs up, give me a like, whatever you want to do. But let me know in the comments, and I'll catch y'all later. Next time, peace.